My cat scratched me, so yeah, she gave me a bit of a mark. Yeah, let's look back in another episode of the show, Futurama episode, Godfellas. So yeah, the episodes are playing on the film Goodfellas, which I have not seen. Yep. So what happens in this episode? Well, after Bender is shot out of the Planet Express ship, he becomes god of a tiny civilization that crash lands on his body. And if you're wondering, like, how did they crash on? Like, he's basically just so gosh darn tired that he takes a nap inside of the, the missiles inside of the Planet Express ship, and how they get on him is basically he goes through a asteroid field, and then they land on him. I gotta say this episode was pretty silly. It's a lot of fun. One thing this does is that it does give us the idea of context of various religious ideas, like a little bit like say prayer, like say or commandments. Like there's like several jobs. Like say hey, like when Bender first discovers, like say hey, there are like say an entire civilization that's on top of me.
Ooh, microbrewed. My guys did all right. I think I'll make my countenance to shine down upon them. Yeah. Malachi, good work. There's no slowing down with the Metal Lord tonight.
Then they basically just like say, hey, I do declare thee this. Beer and all that. Yeah, like, after which, like, he's basically just, like, going, like, say, okay, like, then he discovers basically he's become, like, say, the, oncer from the lower halves. And then he goes, like, say, what have I done? And then he basically just tries to give all his, the folks that he's the god of, some, basically just like, hey, I'm trying to help you all, like, give them miracles and all that. After which, like, say they try to attack each other. In which, and once they do attack each other, basically they end up blowing themselves up, and then as Bender, like, floats through the cosmos, he meets a binary light, like say lights in the galaxy, and goes like say, are you God?
But why would God think in binary? Unless you're not God, but the remains of a computerized space probe that collided with God.
That seems probable.
Pets. And while this is going on, Leela and Fry are trying to find him. And yeah, I didn't think this episode was too bad. I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was enjoyable. It was, I thought it was just a very entertaining episode of Futurama. I thought it was really good. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough because sometimes this phone is just like say finicky in that it'll just like say, even if I'm talking really, really loud, the the audio and go say like, how are you? I'll be going to say, how are you doing today? And then sometimes we say, how are you doing today? And all that. It would just be very quiet. Yeah, I have to admit, yeah, that, yeah. So, see ya.